Welcome to the History Hunter. Welcome to our small adventures with the World War II time frame. Today we have something very special for you. So if you've got some time, watch the videos in full, don't skip, and I think you're going to learn something here today. Inside that fence system there is something absolutely spectacular. The Germans hid away one of the most advanced radio and radar receiving installments in all of Germany, and we are here today and we're going to share and show exactly what that is all about. This is a huge Kriegsmarine main command center, and there used to be 1,000 guys working here with one purpose: to serve Dönitz and his gang, and to be able to have full control of the communication systems between Berlin, this place, and especially the German U-boat. And that was this main purpose, was to be able to have full control of the communications of all the U-boat activities out there in the oceans. You can see here, everywhere in the forest, you see these huge attachments in the forest floor. These are the attachments for the antenna system that they had here, and that is the communication function of this area. And there are even more over there. So they had a massive setup of antennas here. It's rather special to see here, because there are concrete features everywhere like this. What is this thing here? What is going on here? Oh, it's a water reservoir. Okay, this is one of the original water reservoirs. I'm going to show it to you. There are no water here, so they had to create that. So all of this is a huge pond, and it's pretty big. You can see here, all of this used to be a pond. The pond is blasted, broken there. So a massive, huge pond in the middle of the forest to keep the water, so they could have water for all the crews here. Wow. But we are on the hunt for something else, which I think I can just barely see over there. You guys can see it? There's something there, huh? Wow. Come on, let's go. Down here in this area, there were 40 barracks.
That's many.
Not much to see here today, because as I said, in the end of the war, when the Soviets came here, Red Army, they just said, get rid of it. They couldn't get rid of all, as you're going to see later here now, but they did get rid of a ton of things. You can see these massive things in the ground here.
Concrete.
That is concrete. The road under here is actually concrete, and there's a very special reason for that. You're going to see that. The reason is because of the weight of all the material that they had to get in here.
Heavy.
They really built very quickly, and there were thousands of workers who built these structures that you're going to see later, and they were really working hard to create this place for Dönitz and his crew. And it was very important that they could get this operational as soon as possible, and in that way they had this safe haven a little bit outside Berlin, and they could easily have communication back and forth between Kiel, Berlin, Hamburg and this place here. It is crazy how much walking is involved, and it's thanks to all of you, each and every one of you who watch our videos, comment, you share, give us a thumbs up. Absolutely appreciate it. And if you give us your time to watch the videos in full, then the YouTube algorithm really helps us out to reach more people, because it's all about seconds. The algorithm counts seconds. The more seconds you watch consistently, the better we will have, and the opportunity to reach more people will be better for us. So thank you for that. Thank you for all of you who donate to the PayPal thing, and of course to our Patreon team members. We couldn't have done this without you, and so me and Eagle Eyes, we greatly appreciate your very, very kind support. So this is a huge bunker in the middle of the forest. It's completely blown up. It's a flak tower, but at the same time was also a crew quarter bunker with several rooms, and more than 70 people could stay there.
It has 3 flak guns.
There were 3 flak guns?
3.
3 on the top?
88.
Okay, how cool. So there's a ruin, and we're just gonna see whatever details we can share with you, but it's so big, so we have to go around it, and we'll figure out what is here as we go around. So this structure is a little bit of everything. The Soviets, they did some stuff on top. The original flak crew positions are there. You can see this is the concrete of the construction that was originally here, and it's tilted, canted, and just totally messed up. But it's a massive thing, and as I said, this was a crew shelter as well as it was. Look at that. You can see how tiny little place it is inside here because it's been blasted. This is incredible. Look at the dimensions of this thing here. And it's been completely smashed up. Wow.
It ends there. No, wait.
But is there a bunker underneath here?
No, come here.
I think there's a bunker underneath here. I'm just going to turn around so they can see the dimensions here. Look at that. It's completely just broken in several pieces. And let's see here. Okay. Boom. Wow, you can see the rebars. Look at the size of this thing. This was once the pride and honor of the Kriegsmarine Hauptquartier. And now it is just broken pieces of concrete. That is crazy. You see that? That is the Red Army's stuff on top. This is the original one. It broke off. And now we're going to take you up here to the entrance on the roof. Was that what you said?
Yeah.
Entrance to the roof up here.
If you go to the left.
Okay, I'm coming. This is the sloppy work of the Red Army. See here? Let me put the flashlight on. You can see that? They actually tried to kind of semi-cast whatever into the original blasted flak bunker. And then you can see here again, what the heck did they try to do here? Ridiculous. See here? They had to kind of fill this little hole here. And this place, be careful, Eagle Eyes, okay? So now we're now on the top, the roof of the original flak bunker, and you can see everything has just come down like that. It seems like the Red Army thought they could utilize this with this stuff here. It looks terrible. And again, this is Soviet era construction. For what? I haven't got a clue. First they blasted, and then they decided they want to try and do something on the top. Look at that. The camera doesn't kind of justify the size of this thing. And the strange thing is that this thing was very, that's the roof. It was massive on the outside. It was actually very, very small on the inside. And you can see here, there is one of the flak turrets has been there. And there you can see, as Eagle Eye said, there's another one. But have a look. That is like several meters thick.
That's like 5 of me.
Yeah. And you can see, for what? just a flak gun position. But the crews, they could be safe in here, as I said.
How they get in there?
There's a room under here, you see. But they actually have, I think that's like 4 meters thick. And then look at the mayhem here. You have a flak turret there. And there's some kind of,
There's something on the top.
what is that? I think that's a ventilation shaft leading down. But see that? That is 3-4 meters.
5.
Oh my goodness. So somehow the Red Army came in afterwards. Be careful here, you guys.
Oh,
It's not too deep. They came in afterwards and somehow they did all that crap here. What the heck did they think about? Oh wow. That is the inside, eagle eyes. Can you see that? How do we get down there? And you can see all that rebar. I want to go down there. So I think I have to climb over here. But again, let me see if this is one of, you can see on the outside, it is so thick that the whole section here just broke off. That's not a lot of rebars. You see that? It's not a lot of heavy-duty rebars, just thin rebars. But several meters, and down there are the small crew quarters. Go inside.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what this section is, but it's so surreal to see these huge bunkers completely smashed up like this. And if you have a look down there,
That's big.
that looks like huge granite mountain ranges or blocks, but it's concrete made by the Germans for the Germans.
What did the Russians try to do?
I don't know what they tried to do. I think they thought that they might be able to utilize what's on the top here.
It looks pretty weird.
But did they first utilize it and then blew it up? I haven't got a clue because everything is put together after they blew up the bunker, it seems like. So what a weird place. It's very difficult to comprehend the size of this thing. You just have to see it. I wanted to see what this is all about.
Oh.
Tiny small openings, that's ventilation from below down there. They are so massively built. And they knew that Dönitz himself would be here. So they said, we are gonna make it as strong as ever necessary. Look at that, it's just shattered. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get over to that one. So if you move over there, I'm gonna see if I can get to the second flak turret. Wow. It is spectacular. Please be don't climb to the top there.
Oh, there's nothing on top.
Yeah. This is the most crazy. See that thing there? Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this is the third or fourth. Yeah. I wanted to go in here. This is where the Germans had their flak guns. It is canted. This is flat. It's canted like this. Crazy stuff. Let me see if I can get up here. This is such a steep incline here. Be careful, okay? Wow.
Oh, wow.
It is crazy. Shouldn't be in that graffiti crap all over. I'm really sorry about that, people, but hey,
And that's Russian.
we are here for you to experience this. And it's a true pleasure and honor to be able to do this. Thank you again for being here. Wow. What an incredible bunker. All right, we want to go down here into the deep of that bunker. I think we can come in from there, from the other side.
Down there.
Wow. Looks very stable, so we're definitely going to go down here. This is amazing. This bunker is completely blown apart. And it's so big. crazy. There are all kinds of entrances and you can crawl down and whatnot. Let's see if we can get in there from the other side. You just have to be here to believe this. Once upon a time, a massive flak bunker stood right here, and now it's completely just flattened and demolished. There is something over here, Eagle Eyes. Just give me a second, I'm gonna go out and check that out and see what that is. I think that's a fighting position or something. I was wondering if it was that's a fighting position. Right there. So it's probably a self or near defense position to protect themselves towards enemy coming in there. And you can see here, it's like a set of Lego bricks just boom, fall together on top of each other. I hope it comes out on the video because you have to see it to believe it actually. Wow. God, be kidding me, look at this. Look at the size of the roof here. Where are you, Eagle Eyes? You see how it cracked there? Holy cow. You see that? Tons of rebars. Oh wow. God, be kidding me. This used to be the roof. What is going down there?
Oh, that's messed up.
What is that? Oh, probably used to be an entrance or something. I'm here. Holy cow.
Wrong way to get in.
This place is crazy. Look at all the twisted metal and the rebars everywhere. It really came down hard and they really did an effort to make sure that this thing was never used again. I wonder how much TNT they used to blast this massive German flak bunker to the ground like this. So we're gonna go inside. This is kind of like the first floor or something. Holy cow. We are inside a German flak bunker. How crazy is this place? This is what used to be the basement in this insanity. 5 meters on concrete on top. And the area here just had some very small rooms for the crews to be in. But they were very safe rooms. We can see all of that. That's the thickness of the roof. It all came apart with a massive explosion made by the Red Army. It is absolutely out of this world to see all of this. I'm almost like speechless because you can see exactly where the crew quarters could be. I think there was room for about 70, 80 people in here. Yeah, it's shut down there as well. Wow, absolutely crazy. See this huge mountain of concrete. But I'm astonished to see how little rebar they used. Did they run out of rebar? See that tiny little things here? I've seen rebars thicker than the thumbs on things like this. And these are just tiny small ones. Why? Huh. All right, let's go and have a little bit more look on the outside, because this is kind of like a bit confusing. It's just falling down concrete everywhere, but hope you're enjoying this. We are most certainly. Sometimes it is difficult to put words on what you see. And this thing here is one of those times, because this flak bunker is so big. It is so big. And once upon a time, the German Kriegsmarine, Überkommando, overhead commando, all the bosses, even Dönitz himself, walked right here. And they walked here in full confidence that this was a spot where they could be safe. There would be no issues, even if there were bombs. The Luftwaffe flew over this area many times, almost weekly, just to see if they could spot weaknesses in the defensive systems, in the structures, if they could see these areas. There's a lot of camouflage webbing hanging over the little road systems here, and the forest itself helped to disguise this place. But they were very confident that if there was an attack, we can help ourselves. We can protect ourselves with this flaken tower. And they could also go down, as you saw, in the underground there to protect themselves. And I think this one had the capacity of around 70-80 people to be down there.
That's many.
I would say maybe 6-8 guys in each. How many flak turrets did you say? 4?
3.
Three flak turrets on the top here, and maybe 8-10 guys per crew, perhaps, maybe something like that. So you have like 50 extra guys could come in here and hide, and absolutely spectacular. I never expected that I would be so amazed to see this thing, even though it's highly modified with crap from the Russians coming in after the war. And I really don't know what the heck that was all about, but they most definitely did it after the blasting of the Second World War. This secret German World War II Kriegsmarine Communication Center is just amazing. If you want to help us out to reach more locations like this, we have this little super thanks feature here. That is basically your opportunity to help us out to go out and find even more incredible locations like this. Well, in part 2, because yes, there will be a part 2, and I will put a link in the video description here where it says more. Click that link and you can see that, because at area 2, there is something really spectacular, and what we find on one of the walls inside of that bunker is just amazing. And also we found the area number 3, as we call it, and we really cannot figure out what that is, but maybe you can help us to figure out what is out there, because this place has got a lot of more secrets. This is part of the Eastern Front road trip that we made, and I promised that I will say a little special thank you for all of you who helped us out on that super thanks feature there before we left, and you enabled us, together with all of the wonderful people donating on PayPal and becoming Patreon team members. You guys and girls, you are the ones who made it possible for us to go out and find these incredible locations. I'm sitting here working on another little adventure for you. We saw or found a very special place where the Germans met up with the Red Army in the battle for Berlin. So that's going to be really interesting for us to share with you. But that is just coming up very soon, so check out that link, and I hope you will enjoy that just as much as we did. To see those immensely big bunkers there were just so amazing, to be honest, and I wish I could have brought you all there to see it, because if you really are there, you can understand how big these bunkers actually are. All right, thank you everybody, stay safe, keep smiling, and before you know it, we will meet you out there in part